Steph Jeremiah there in the background. A lovely discovery from Ireland.
Jeremiah?
Steph Jeremiah. That's
Steph?
what we were listening to.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, she's awesome. You should listen. And it's spelled Germia. There's also a good band called the Jeremiahs.
No relation?
No, spelled the other way. I saw them in Galway at Monroe's at the showcase.
Oh, we're already up to 16.
Yeah, Adventure Dog saw them and brought us the CD back from Stanfest, maybe, or something. So, hi, Coop. Hi, Patty Hart. Hi, Mary Higgins. Hi, Roxanne.
The microphone is right there by...
Yes, I see it. Hi, Joan. You're back, but you don't know any of these songs. Hey, Brian Baxter. Hi, Donica. Hey, Craig Scotland and Paul Campbell from across the water.
Paul Campbell, please send me your mailing address because I don't seem to have it and I need to send you your CD.
Yeah.
So,
and stickers.
Can you take the squeaky ball away from the squeaky dog? There's a whole bunch of non-squeaky what?
What's in it for me?
Not seeing me glower. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, she saw him at Milwaukee. That was it.
Well, welcome to the Howl. For want of any better reason to do it, we're going to officially celebrate the 5th anniversary of the Howl tonight. It actually probably started in April. I posted a couple things in the Howlers group. Apparently I did 54 days in a row starting in April. Before we did 3 days a week, then down to 1 a week. Thank you for being here for this journey. Didn't know it at the time what was happening, but I didn't know where I was going, but I ended up exactly where I needed to be. I think that's the way that works. So we're going to do some of the greatest hits from the Howl overnight. If you think of anything that you can remember from the early days of the Howl, please share them, any songs in particular, and we'll try to do that. Yes.
Downloaded the back ones. Because
Paul did?
No, I told you to do it. Paul's been reminding me that Facebook is going to delete them.
Yes. The Howl is supposed to be ephemeral. I dreamed a dream the other night, a dream of long ago. I saw you and all the traveling folk along the open road. His step was light, his head held high to catch the scent of spring, and his voice rang round the countryside as he began to sing. Oh, come all you tramps and hawker lads, ye gatherers belong, that tramp the country road and road, come listen, in and on. I'll tell to you a rolling tale of sights that I see, far up into the snowy north and south like Gretna Green. I traveled round the lowlands, I've seen the rushing spade. I've been my creek and calendar and by the shoulder lofty. I've watched the rain on the border hills and the mist in northern glen, and I've bedded down beneath the moon in cold I do life as long as I my daily fare and please upon my back. Hup. And I'm happy in the summertime beneath the bright blue sky. I think it'll morning at night where I will lie. All by your own anywhere among the hay. And if the weather does permit, I'm happy every day. I think I'll go to Patty's line. I'm making up my mind. For Scotland's brave, the afternoon, I can't erase the wind. But I will trust in Providence if Providence proves true. And I will sing of Evans Isle when I get back to you. Oh, come on, you tramps and hawker lads, ye givers belong. Let's round the country road and run. Come listen, eight and on. For I'll tell to you a rolling tale of sights that I see. Far off and take the snowy north and south by Gretna Green. When I'd awoken from my dream, the dawn song had begun. The birds sang out their old songs to greet the rising sun. I lay among the shadows and I thought of days long gone, and those wandering tramps and hawker lads whose days are surely done.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Allison was saying that boat with quote unquote full on Christina
Yeah,
is what she remembers from the early Howl.
absolutely. It's on the list.
Also, little Charlie Brown, Roxanne's little boy, just said, "Woof is on."
Yay.
Do you remember Toby in
Yeah, woof.
Woof?
Yeah.
Woof. I would call you
The Patels,
the
that's
Patels,
right.
that's right. God, he's like 30 years old, 35.
Yeah, don't tell me about it.
We're old. So we have the esteemed and wonderful Richard Jones and Kathleen
Yes.
Jackson in the house.
house. They just
into
got here.
Hizzle.
They
That's
drove
right.
here, and boy, are their arms tired.
Yeah.
And that joke doesn't really work that way.
No, it doesn't. We had tacos, and now we're gonna listen to the Howl.
Yep.
Welcome.
so-
I saw both Higai are here. I think Sheila's driving, but they're driving back from something, Benicia, and they'll be home, Benicia, California. I saw Kyle Jacko is here, and all of our wonderful howlers are tagging tons of people. Allison Madsen has joined us. Nice
we
to
had
see
20
you,
there,
friend.
and we had a ding right off the top.
Yeah,
I was very
we did.
impressed.
Facebook still has 17. So you have Adventure Doc says you haven't actually howled in a really long time. You used to actually howl at 8 o'clock.
I did. That's how it all started, actually. So
We were howling
back in
for-
2020, when the pandemic kind of kicked in, remember I came out with this album called Sheep's Clothing, and I was ready to sweep across this land like some great sweeping thing, and conquer and be like the best thing since sliced white bread with my new album, my new solo album, the first one in 20 years, and it was not to be. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert. 6 months of concerts straight. So you were supposed to play Loch Norman, Grandfather.
I did some online shows.
You did
I
a lot of
became
them.
good at the online thing, and I grew my little community. So thank you for being a part of my expanding circle.
That's
And
right.
but it started because I needed to play. I needed to stay. I needed to play the music, and I wanted to find a way to do
And
it.
not
So we
go
started
crazy.
on
Yeah.
Facebook, and,
Yep. Hi,
and we've
John
gone
Sullivan.
through
Glad you
lots
could
of
join
iterations.
us. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's funny. Last week we had Allison, Madsen, Tara, and Robin, and this week we have Kathleen and Richard. It's almost like the weather's nice in Colorado.
Yeah,
People like to come visit us.
People flock.
Yeah, flock.
But yeah, so at 8, so there was a thing in Denver, especially downtown Denver, in the early days of the pandemic. People would go out on their balconies or open their windows at 8 o'clock and go out and howl like wolves as a way of showing support for the first responders and stuff
But
like
also
that.
as a way of like,
Venting.
but also you're communicating from a distance with
Yeah.
other pack members.
Right.
Like, hey, we're out here too. Like it was a way to sort of connect with community
Yep.
because we were all isolating.
And usually what I would do is I would start the show with a shot of tequila, and then I would howl, and I haven't done that in a while. But as they say in the language of our people, howl!
Like, careful,
I haven't done that in a while.
you have not. Also, please tell the people what you did on Tuesday.
Oh, I had oral dental surgery on Tuesday morning, so I'm still a little sore over on this
So
side.
he's going to be gentle with himself. I may make him quit if it starts bothering.
But speaking of Adventure Doc, here's one of Adventure Doc's
Hey,
favorites.
CJ.
In the year of 39, assembled here the volunteers. In the days when lands were few, there the ship sailed out to the blue and sunny morning, sweetest sight ever seen. And the night followed day, and the storytellers say that the score breaks souls inside. For many lonely days, sailing across the Milky Sea, never back, never fear, never cry. Don't you hear my call? Though you're many years away, don't you hear me calling you? Write your letters in the sand for the day I take your hand in the land that our grandchildren knew. In the year of 39, came shipping from the blue. Volunteers came home that day, and they bring good news of a world so newly born, though their hearts so heavily weigh. For the earth is old and gray, little darling, will away. For my love, this cannot be. For so many years have gone, though I'm older but a year. Your mother's eyes, from your eyes, cried to me. Don't you hear my call? Though you're many years away, don't you hear me calling you? Write your letters in the sand for the day I take your hand in the land that our grandchildren know. Don't you hear my call? Though you're many years away, don't you hear me calling you? All your letters in the sand cannot heal me like your hand for my life. Still ahead, pity me.
Woo! Is this filming through your phone?
Yeah,
Because your face.
My face is dark.
Is out of Like everything is nice and sharp
Oh.
except your face, like your shirt, your guitar.
Oh, well, I do feel sort of fuzzy. Anyway, so another thing is, thank you for being a part of this journey. I am a much better.
I didn't do anything.
No, just probably power. I forgot to charge it.
Oh, okay.
I'll
get a lamp.
We don't necessarily have to.
I got something that'll work.
I've got a cable in there. I got something. Anyway, but I have become a much better, solo performer because I didn't know how to play as a solo performer, and thank you for helping me with that. And I'm a better player now than I was 5 years ago, and I've enjoyed the process. Better singer. And thank you for making it happen. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So I have to wait for Christina to get back for this one. But Sheila Higgins is home. Well done.
Hey.
Plan Young in the house. We ride.
I saw John Tobias is in there.
John
too.
Timaeus. Great. Craig Scotland, I have not shipped your CD to you yet, but I will. And I think I have your address in Dunfermline.
I have it.
Okay, good. So we'll get that
I
out.
have some things that I need to send to Craig, so don't send it until you talk to him.
Okay. The reason we're inside tonight, although it's nice outside, it looks like rain. And it is actually raining, so that's a good thing. You can see the street out there. You can see the sun is down and it's overcast. This is a very nice $350 guitar. I'll tell you what. I really Breedlove. If you're looking to start playing guitar, Breedlove Concertina. And then take 2 strings off of it and make it a 4-string because it's so much easier to play 4 strings than 6 strings. What I did learn over the last 5 years is I never was very good at 6-string guitar.
You were great. You were fine.
I was fine, but I didn't have facility with it. And I kind of figured out that I was better with, that's why I started playing Irish bouzouki and whatnot. And then I figured out that a 6-string guitar really isn't a 6-string guitar. It's a 4-string guitar with 2 extra strings, lower and higher. You don't have, because you're doing these weird things to get all the strings to sound right, and you're only usually playing 4 of those strings, and then it just makes you have the reason it works so well is because you can play in all the different keys.
Is that too bright?
That's all right. I'll get used to it. Probably makes me too florid. That's probably better.
You want some blue and not some.
Anyway, whoa.
Had a drink yet.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the problem.
But you just got what?
But anyway, so for those of you who are interested in playing guitar, I highly recommend starting with either ukulele or something like this, which is an open string, kind of an open tuning GDAD, because it's just a lot easier to get to. It's kind of like skiing versus snowboarding. Like if you start skiing, you can be mediocre pretty quick. But then getting really good at it takes longer, and snowboarding, it takes more effort to be even half decent, but then going from...
Can you stop talking and play music?
Okay. I was waiting. You were wandering around, and you wanted me to do this song, so I was going to do it.
Does it have anything to do with you?
This old guitar taught me to sing a love song, showed me how to laugh and how to cry, introduced me to some friends of mine, brightened up some days, helped me get through some lonely nights. What a friend I have on a cold and lonely night. place for us to be. What a lovely place and a lovely space to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, all the things you know I love to do. To serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside. Most of all, to sing my song for you. I love to sing my song for you. Yes, I do. You know I love to sing my song for you.
So, love that. Thank you. That's one of my new favorite songs. I don't know if I shouted out, hi, John Timaeus, and Amanda's probably there too. Hello. Hi, Jamie. Taylor Cook is with us, but not listening, just reading the comments, which I think is funny because she's seeing other music.
Okay.
Ren Riga is listening now before she goes to listen to other live music. Where you going, Ren? Who are you listening to? Do I know them? Are you going to the dub? Where are you going? You ought to, Timaeus says you ought to do a write-up on 4-string playing. That's a good blog post.
Yeah, that's a good blog post.
We've been dinging on and off. Thank you, everybody.
We're at 23.
Allison
and me.
wants you to duet with Kathleen.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if Kathleen wants to do it. I certainly would love to do that. So we'll see. She's chilling. They had a drive up here, and they're here to refill their power banks.
That's right. So, Allison David Al says what we talked about and what. So Allison Madsen texted me. Billy Joel has. So she's requesting Billy Joel since he has shared his diagnosis and is no longer playing music and may never be able to get out and perform publicly.
And I'm sad that happened, but he is over 80. How old
No,
is
he's
he?
not.
No, he's not?
No, he's 70 something.
He still smells like salami.
No, he just looks like he should. I climbed up on stage. I stayed out all night to get tickets, or one of my friends, I don't know, but Ruth and I conspired to distract the security guards so that I could climb up on stage and kiss Billy Joel in 1986.
Which is not a euphemism.
Right. So, hi everybody, and yes, I made Wolf practice all his Billy Joel songs. There's 4 of them.
So we'll do a Billy Joel rock block, shall we?
Yep. And Allison says Rocky Mountain Beach House is a great place to recharge.
It is, absolutely. Yeah, the best. I highly recommend it.
Yay. We're really so glad all of you could be here with us tonight. We love you. I'm not even drinking, and I love all of you.
And I'm drinking.
So the first instrument Ren ever learned to play was a baritone uke, tuned DGBE. So it was really adding, when she got her first guitar, it was just adding those
adding
2
two
strings.
yeah. Well, I'm on my down easter Alexa, and I'm cruising through Block Island Sound. I have chartered a course for the vineyard, but tonight I am Nantucket bound. Took on diesel back in Montauk yesterday, left this morning from the Bell and Goddard Bay. Like all the locals here, I've had to sell my home. Too proud to leave, I've worked my fingers to the bone so I could hold my down easter Alexa. And I go where the ocean is deep. There are giants out there in the canyon, Now I drive my down east to Alexa, more and more miles from shore every year. Since they tell me I can't sell no stripers, not strippers, there's no luck in sword fishing here. I was a bayman like my father was before. Can't make a living as a bayman anymore. There ain't much future left for a man who works the sea. But there ain't no island left for islanders like me. Yeah, 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 yo. Yeah, 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 yo. Yeah, 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 yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
You want to do 2017?
I was going to do another one, then do 2017.
Well, 2017 is nice
Okay.
and slow. You can catch up before you go back.
All right.
There's 4, right?
There's 4. There is 4. So, welcome to the Billy Joel Rock Block here on KWOL.
Autocorrect changed. Craig Scotland said that Billy Joel looks like Darth Vader when he's playing harmonica, like in the scene with his helmet.
Yep. Mm.
But it auto-corrected to Darth Valerie. And then
Call me Darth Valerie.
yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So now all I can think about is Darth
Darth
Valerie.
Valerie. Darth Valerie Bertinelli.
There's only 4 strings. Why do you have to tune so much? You gave me that look.
Because someday I'll get good at this.
I don't like that look. Don't do that again.
Make sure each string stays.
Right.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the non-official, official 5th anniversary celebration of the Howl. I didn't get you anything.
For anybody who has been around since the beginning, Wolf Lozier did find and download both the live that we did in the Dublin airport in 2020.
No, I didn't do that one. I need to get that one.
Oh,
But I did the
okay.
one from the
the
bedathon.
John and Yoko one.
Yeah.
We did
The Love-In.
We did an hour and a half long howl from our bed at one point, like in our pajamas.
Because we're weird.
Yeah. Listen.
That was a good one.
It was very funny. He's like, here, let me have a sip. So I handed my champagne glass and he sits in it and I just grabbed it off. Like that. That's Happy anniversary. You got the music, Allison says. Allison Madsen.
Try that again. Seen the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the Empire State laid low. And life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs and left there long ago. They held a concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned the power down and drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. Oh, oh, oh. I see the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the ruins at my feet. time on 42nd Street. Oh, turn the churches down in Harlem. Like then that Spanish Civil War. The flames were everywhere, but no one really cared. Always burn up there before. I've seen the lights go out on Broadway. I saw the mighty skyline fall. The boats were waiting at the Battery. The union went on strike. They never sailed on. Oh, they sent a carrier out from Norfolk. Picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away. They sank Manhattan out at sea. Oh, oh, oh. You know the lights bright on Broadway. That was so many years ago. Before we all lived here in Florida. Before the mafia took over Mexico. There are not many who remember. They say a handful still survive. They tell the world about where the lights went out. Keep the memory alive.
Showing off those triplets. Are there any quadruplets in there? What was it? Show me again.
I don't know, because that's what they do in the song. I can't execute it quite right. So
I don't know. It sounded great to me.
Sounded fabulous.
That's that 25 years of being a drummer
it is
coming out.
It is.
Oh, I got us tickets to Robert Earl Keen at the Washington in Fort Collins, the
Oh,
two of
yay.
us. So it's going to be a date. It's going to be great. And it's a do-over from our last anniversary, not from this anniversary, but the one before.
Did we have tickets before and didn't go, or?
We had tickets to Sting, and you didn't want to go with me, so I took Elizabeth. But why was I talking about that? It was somehow...
Robert Earl Keen?
Yep. Oh, the UTC drumline thing is happening. Is that something you would want to go see? The drumline competition?
Oh, DCI?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, not enough to leave the house. I mean, it's really impressive and it's cool, but...
Not anymore. Okay.
Well, it's hard to get me out of the house these days. I'm sorry, it just is.
Okay. Speaking of getting out of the house, I don't want you to leave, but if you scroll to the next live show in your feed, it is most likely
on a mobile device. If you
on a
scroll
mobile
down.
device. Our
Swipe left.
Friend of the podcast, friend of the show, friend of the Loshers, Pat Byrne is live
Oh.
from Norfolk Street right this
Well,
very
from
minute.
Norfolk, there's a tie-in, and also here's another tie-in with Pat Byrne. He was the one who suggested I learn this song, and so I did, because
Yes.
I'm highly suggestible.
Also, Norfolk Street is the Mucky Duck, and that is where Wolf Loescher and I met in 1997.
Yep,
We had to get divorced from other people first, but then we got married, so that was cool.
we got around to it.
We did.
It wasn't necessarily in the...
Huh?
If I scroll down to the next
Oh, you get roller derby.
I get roller
I'm signed up to follow
Yeah.
Norfolk Street. But if you're not following Pat Byrne Music, Byrne, you absolutely should.
Absolutely.
He lives in Austin and plays all over the U.S. He is from County Carlow.
Yes.
Boris.
Boris in County Carlow.
And he won the first Irish Idol, or
The Voice,
Voice.
in Ireland, which I think was 2009. I may not be right.
it was a
But
while ago.
somewhere
He
in
was
there.
like 18 or
Yeah.
something.
He's a drummer too. He was first and foremost a drummer in wedding bands, and then he started singing and started writing songs.
Well, and there you have it. So go also listen to Pat Byrne, because there is good music everywhere, and you're gonna have to do his song "Hills of Caledmond" after we
It's
do.
in the list.
All right.
So.
Love y'all.
We met as soulmates on Paris Island. We left as inmates from an asylum. We were sharp as knives. We were so gung-ho to lay down our lives. We came in spastics like tailless horses. We left in plastic as numbered corpses. And we learned fast to travel light. Our arms were heavy, but our bellies were tight. We had no home front, we had no soft soap. They sent us Playboy, they gave us Bob Hope. We dug in deep and shot on sight and prayed to Jesus Christ with all of our might. We had no cameras to shoot the landscape. We passed the hash pipe and played our ghost tapes. And it was dark, so dark at night. We held on to each other like brother to brother. We promised our mothers we'd ride, and we could all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. Remember Charlie, remember Baker. They left their childhood on every acre. And who was together.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fabulous song.
At said aforementioned Billy Joel concert, all of us, there were 16 of us, because you could only buy tickets in tranches of 8
Tranches?
at Sound Warehouse.
You use tranches in a sentence.
I did, appropriately. I'm going to use stanchion later.
Woo.
Anyway, we all had our arms around each other and we're like, you know, doing the whole swaying back and forth.
Yeah.
And we were up on the Jumbotron thing at what is now Lakewood Church, but it used to be the Summit, and before that it was
Summit.
Compaq Center. It's a basketball arena from the old days, but yep, it's the one and only time I've been on the Jumbotron.
Speaking of Jumbotron, something that happened kind of early on in the Howl was people would send me screenshots of them watching the Howl like on their big screen TV while they had dinner, like Richard and Kathleen did. I've got a picture of that somewhere. They're like having dinner and I'm on in the background. It's like, dinner theater.
That's right. Well, it was really fun. It was the best way to figure out that we could hang out with people we actually liked, even if we weren't in the same city. Like. I was like, what is this? What are we doing? And this, you brushing your teeth?
I'm the entertainer. I know it's where I stand. Another serenader, another long-haired band. Today I am your champion. I may have won your hearts, but I know the game. You'll forget my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the chart. Oh, I am the entertainer. Had to pay my price for things I did not know at first. I learned my doing twice, and I still it come to haunt me. Still they want their say, so I learned to dance with the hand in my pants and left my check and write my check, and I go my merry way. Oh, I am the entertainer. I've been all around the world. I played all kinds of promises. I laid all kinds of girls. I can't remember faces. I can't remember names. But what the hell, you know it's just as well. Cause after a while, 1,000 miles, it all becomes the same. Oh, I am the entertainer. I bring to you my songs. I like to stay on a day or two, but I can't wait that long. No, I've got to meet expenses. I got to stay in line. Got to get those fees to the agencies. I love to stay, but there's bills to pay, so I just don't have time. Oh, I am the entertainer. I come to do my show. You heard my latest record. I've been on the radio. It took me years to write it. They were the best years of my life. It was a beautiful song, but it ran too long. If you're gonna have a hit, you gotta make it fit till they cut it down to 305. Oh, I am the entertainer. Yeah, I don't have my age. I make all kinds of money when I go on stage. You see me in the papers. I've been in the magazines. If I go out cold, I won't get sold. I'm good in the back with a discount rack, like a leather campaign. I am the entertainer. Notice where I stand. Another serenader and another long-haired band. Today I am your champion. I may have won your hearts, but I know the game. You'll forget my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the charts. Oh.
Yay! So yes, I did in fact climb up onto the stage, kissed Billy Joel, who was very sweaty, and then he smiled at me.
He was
and pointed.
outgassing pastrami.
No, he was not. He just looked like he might be. And then he put his arm out like, go sit back down. And so I did, and they did not kick me out of the show because they didn't have to peel me off of him.
And it was during what song?
Uptown Girl. What is that? What is that face?
It's one of my least favorite Billy Joel songs. It's a good song, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Okay. I thought, okay. Listen, that's the album that had just
It
come
does,
out.
yeah.
When you're in love and super happy, the songs are really not all great.
Yep.
When it's all going to hell, she's always a woman to you. Okay, now we have to take the tone down to very sad.
All right, what?
Today, this week is the 5th anniversary of the televised murder of George Floyd.
Yeah, so we have a couple songs that we have to do.
Yeah.
This is a song by Tom Prasado Rao, who, will you please Google for me his health status, because he had cancer a couple of times. And he's a wonderful songwriter. He's a big mainstay at Kerrville. And I think he's either very, very unwell or he has passed.
No, I do not like.
Prasado. Yes, he died last year, according to John Timaeus, who is plugged into such things. Thank you, John Timaeus, by the way, for the
Damn it.
the Vance Gilbert CD. I haven't listened to it yet, but Vance Gilbert also fighting his own big cancer battle right
Damn
now.
it.
Had to cancel all his shows this year. He's got throat cancer.
Oh, jeez.
So, fuck cancer.
Yes, fuck
Yeah.
cancer.
Yeah.
Which is what I was dealing with actually post-Howl. I was diagnosed with melanoma in 2019. Had surgery in October of 2019.
Stage 3C.
Stage 3C melanoma. But I'm still here. I actually expected to be dead by now. So I set a 5-year plan in place, which involved finishing my solo album and then doing 4 more albums. I want to do 5 albums in 5 years. I figure I had 5 years to accomplish what I needed to accomplish. And I'm still here, and I'm very proud of what I've gotten to, what I've been able to accomplish. Not the least of which is building this lovely community.
Huzzah.
Thank you for being a part of my expanding circle.
Yes. 13 months of treatment, don't forget. 7 hours of surgery and a hole in your head. You did a lot of work to be here. You too, Kathleen. Thank you.
Anyway, this is a song by Tom Prasada Rao about what was happening in 2020. Some people die for running. Some people die for love. Some people die while singing the heavens above. Some people die believing the cross on Calvary's hill. Some people die in the blink of an eye, her $20 bill. Some people go out in glory, yeah, the wind at their back. Some people get to tell their own story write their own epitaph. Sometimes you see it coming, sometimes you don't know until you run out of breath, the knee on your neck for a $20 bill. Brother, I never knew you, now I never will. But I make this promise to you, I'll remember you still. Let this be our communion. It's time to break the bread. Do this in remembrance, just like the good book said. Sometimes the wine is a sacrament, sometimes the blood is just spilled, sometimes the law is the devil's last straw, the future unfulfilled, like the dream they killed for a $20 bill.
Thank you. That's a killer. Joshua Weber from Brandpoint is on with us.
Hey Josh, how you doing, man? Good
He
to see
misses you.
I miss you too, man. It's always good to have you. You had my back all the time, and I didn't have to worry about any of that hardware stuff. Always good.
Yeah, I told him come out and see us in Colorado.
Yeah. Bring the fam. Bring the fam. So here is a related song to that last one. I know this is the heavy part of the show. Okay. So this is a John Fogerty song related to that same time period 5 years ago when this all was necessary.
I don't think I knew this was John Fogerty.
Water well been poisoned with lies, weeping in the promised land. Satan dark angels falling from the sky, weeping in the promised land. Children of God, he turns them into stone. Sick and weak, he dancing on their bones. Pharaoh shouting down, medicine man weeping in the promised land. Fork-tongued Pharaoh, behold, he come to speak, weeping in the promised land. Hissing, spewing his power that he speaks, weeping in the promised land. Dreading their eyes, all the nurses are crying. So much sorrow, so much dying. Pharaoh keep preaching, he never had a plan. Weeping in the promised land. I said weeping, weeping, weeping in the promised land. You say weeping, weeping, weeping in the promised land. Pharaoh's not coming, come knocking on your door, weeping in the promised land. Shoot you in your bed just like they done before, weeping in the say there'll been no crime here today. We've been in the promised land. We've been in the promised land. You say we've been in the promised land. You say we've been in the promised land. We've been in the promised land. We've been in the promised land. And you fuckers still voted for him again.
Okay.
Amen.
Will you do the 1948 Woody Guthrie song?
Yep. All right.
Yes, we're
This is, as I said, this is the heavy part of the show. So
Right.
stick with us. We'll get back to the fun bits in a minute here. Yes, this is a 1943. Did you say?
48.
48.
1948. There were 20. There were how many? All right. What's the subtitle of the song?
Plane crash in Los Gatos. Doing that to me because it shouldn't, because it's in the place where it should not go to sleep. So hopefully it's not interrupting. I don't know. Ding ding. Thank you so much for being here. This is the unofficial official 5-year anniversary of the Howl. We've been here for 5 years, continuing to do it.
Oh yeah, Ordinary Man.
Yep. Put it on the list, please.
Yep. Okay. So some things don't fucking change.
Crops are all in, the peaches are rotting, the oranges are piled in their creosote dumps. They're flying them back to the Mexican border to pay all their money and wade back again. My father's own father, he waded that river, he took all the money he made in his life. Sisters, they worked in your orchards, they rode the big trucks, and they laid down and died. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride a big airplane, all they will call you deported. Well, some of us are illegal, some are not wanted. Our work contracts out, and they have to move on. 600 miles to that Mexican border. They chase us like outlaws, like rustlers like me. We died in your hills, we died in your deserts, we died in your valleys and died on your plains. We died beneath your trees, we died in your bushes, both sides of the river, we died all the sea. Goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride a big airplane, all they will call you will be deported. sky plane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon. A fireball of lightning that shook all our hills. Who are all these friends, all scattered like dry leaves? And the radio said they're just deportees. Is this the best way we can grow our big orchard? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To fall like dry leaves, to rot on the topsoil, be called by no name except deportee. Yeah, goodbye to my wall, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus San Maria. You won't have your names when you ride the big airplane, all they will call you will be deportee.
Thank you. We've had a request on that note for Mariano. Please, off of your Sheep's Clothing album? Or is
Nope,
it
that's off of Immigrant Songs.
Immigrant Songs. We feel really strongly about immigration, clearly.
We're for it.
We're for it. We are, in fact, the children of immigrants. My father was born in South Africa in 1920 and grew up in Australia, and they moved to the States, or he might have ended up serving in World War II with the Australian forces, my dad, because he was the right age. My mother's dad came over on a boat through Ellis Island. Isle of Hope is on the list also, please. Wolf's dad was born in Germany in the 1930s. We're newcomers here. We are first gen children of working immigrants who came here for a better life and a better contract with Hollywood movie studios. But it's what built this country. So here's a little, this is Robert Earl Keen.
Man outside, he works for me. His name is Mariano. He cuts and trims the grass for me. He makes flowers bloom. He says that he comes from a place not far from Guanajuato. It's 2 days on a bus from here, a lifetime from this room. I fix meals and I talk to him in my old broken Spanish. He points at things and he tells me names of things I can't recall. Sometimes I just can't help but wonder who this man is, and if when he is gone will he remember me at all. I watch him close, he works just like a piston in an engine. He only stops to take a drink, smoke a cigarette. When the day is ended, I look outside my window. There on the horizon, Mariano's silhouette. He sits upon a stone in the southeasterly direction. In my heart I know that he is thinking of his home. I've never been sold to say I'm into intuition, but I swear I see the faces of the ones he calls his own. Their skin is brown as potter's clay, their eyes void of expression. Their hair is black as widow's dreams, their dreams are all gone. They're ancient as a vision of a sacrificial virgin, innocent as a crying from the dead being born. They hover around the dying flame and they pray for his protection. Their prayers are all but answered by his letters in the mail. He sends them colored figures he cuts from strips of paper. All his weekly wages, leaving nothing for himself. It's been a while since I have seen the face of Mariano. The border guards, they came one day, they took him far away. I hope that he is safe down there at home in Guanajuato. I worry though, I read there's revolution every day. The man outside, he works for me. His name is Mariano. He cuts and trims the grass for me. He makes the flowers bloom. He says that he comes from a place not far from Guanajuato. That's 2 days on a bus from here, a lifetime from this road.
Thank you. That is really good. Ordinary Man. I've come to take my boy home is a request. We're just on the, yeah.
Ordinary Man. I'm going to take this opportunity.
To go pee?
No.
Oh. You're going to do it, huh?
Yeah.
I bought you that.
Oh. I took
For a
off.
very, very short period of time, I was an associate. I was a new associate I was a baby lawyer at a big law firm, and they were paying me a shit ton of money. Well, Flosher was making $50 a gig, touring 8 weeks at a time.
And making $8 an hour levering harps.
That's right. Drilling 47 holes into a harp.
Seemed to make
and
some sense at the time.
That's right. You're the only person I know that could do that. I don't have the cojones to drill into a $1,000 harp. 40, let alone 47 times. Yeah, the first time we filed our taxes together, I made 6 figures, and he made $7,000 that year. But anyway, let him buy me this guitar. And then he was gonna sell it, and I told him absolutely not.
It's very, very tweaky. Anyway. I'm an ordinary man, nothing special, nothing grand. I've had to work for everything I own. I never asked for a lot, I was happy with what I got. Enough to keep my family in my home. And they said times are hard, and they handed me my cards. They said not to work, go around. But when the whistle blows, the gates are finally closed. Tonight they're gonna shut this factory down. They'll tear it down. Well, I never missed a day, nor went on strike for better pay. For 20 years I served them the best I could. Now with a handshake and a check, it seems so easy to forget. Loyalty to the bad times and the good. And the owner says he's sad to see that things have got so bad. The captains of industry won't let him lose. He still smokes a cigar and he drives a brand new car. Instead he takes his family on a cruise. He'll never love. Well, now it seems to me such a cruel irony. He's richer now than he ever was before. And now my check is spent and I can't afford the rent. One law for the rich, one law for the poor. And every day I try to salvage something of my pride, find some work so I might pay my way. But everywhere I go, the answer's always no. There's no work for anyone here today. No work today. And now condemned I stand, an ordinary man, like thousands beside me in the queue. And I watch my darling wife trying to make the best of life. God knows what the kids are gonna do. Now we are faced with this human waste, another generation cast aside. For as long as I live, I never will forgive. You stripped me of my dignity and my pride. You stripped me there. No work today. No work today. No work today.
Woo! What a nice guitar that is.
Is the sound balance okay?
I think so. People are having issues with the feed freezing, but it is not freezing here.
It is a neat.
It is for him.
But
Interesting.
it wasn't for Kathleen. And now all of a sudden I have subtitles.
And now, well, yeah. So
It's
that's-
Facebook, blame Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes.
That's right. Fuck Zuck.
Mhm.
But
It is available, by the way. If you're having problems on Facebook, you can go over to YouTube or Twitch. So I don't know if it's any better there, but
usually Doc and Kimberly, who are watching while they eat supper, by the way.
hey, Doc and Kimberly,
I'm
eating
still
supper. What are
waiting.
you having?
I'm still waiting on the recipe. Remember, she was making some cream of mushrooms. I don't know. It sounded really good. She was like, it's not low cal. I was like, I don't care. But they watch on YouTube and follow the comments on Facebook. The hard part about YouTube is Facebook
Yeah.
is where all the comments
Yep.
are.
Yep.
So please hop out and watch on YouTube or stay and just close the app and reopen the app
Yep.
if it is freezing on you, because it's not doing it to me. Good. Well, in Minneapolis, it seems to be working. We have not scared Josh Weber away yet.
John Tomei said steady for them tonight. So in Arkansas. So if you're having trouble with your stream, go to
Everybody
Arkansas.
go to Arkansas.
I haven't played this song in a long time.
So there's a woman who comes to the Dubliner with Mexican food, and her nephew used to come with her. And Ren just found out he got deported, and that's why he doesn't come with her anymore. Yeah. Fuck it. God damn it.
This is for the Ukrainians. Day and night the battle rages, rockets burst and bullets fly. The bodies of the fallen are abandoned where they lie. Who are silent women come slowly down the road. Where could they be going in this cold and bitter snow? A soldier steps into the road, says you must go home. You cannot be allowed to pass into the combat zone. woman looks him in the eye, says, shoot me if you will. I've come to take my boy home, and I mean to find him still. I have come to take my boy home. My heart is grievous so. I've come to take my boy home from your ugly little war. You had no business sending him so far from his front door. I've come to take my boy home. You can't have him anymore. I did not raise my son to kill or spill his brother's blood. He never gets enough to eat, and he makes his bed in mud. Exhausted, cold, and hungry, he is ordered to attack. I won't have him treated this way, so I've come to take him back. I have come to take my boy home, for my heart is grievous sore. I've come to take my boy home from your ugly little war. You had no business sending him so far from his front door. I've come to take my boy home. You can't have him anymore. What if all the mothers in the world declared enough's enough and boldly faced the generals and dared to call their bluff? When marching on the battlefields, their voices raised in song to find their missing sons and take them home where they belong. I have come to take my boy home, for my heart is grievous sore. I have come to take my boy home from your ugly little war. You had no business sending him so far from his front door. I have come to take my boy home. You can't have him anymore. I have come to take my boy home. My heart is grievous sore. I've come to take my boy home from your ugly little war. You had no business sending him so far from his front door. I have come to take my boy home. You can't have him anymore.
Adventure Doc says, and I agree that you do a great version, but I will only ever hear that sung by Deanna.
It's always a pale reminder
It
of.
is,
Yeah.
we sing it because we remember her singing it. This, our friend Jim Mooney wrote this song. It was after reading an article. I posted a link to the article in The Guardian, but during the Russian war in Chechnya, young men were being conscripted, given no training, and shipped off to Chechnya. And the Soldiers' Mothers Organization, I forget what it's actually called, got on buses and they went to Chechnya, to the battlefields, to bring the bodies of their sons home or to drag their sons home.
Grab them
if
by
they-
the ear, say, "Come with me, Francine."
Right, and they took their children home. They took their boys home because when they were dying, Russia wasn't paying them. They didn't have any money, and they were leaving the bodies where they fell. And the mothers said, "Fuck that!" And they went to get the bodies of their sons. And the ones who found their sons alive brought those boys home as well, alive. And the commanders were really unable to stand up to that line of mothers. And Jim Mooney was so moved and wrote that song, and Deanna made it her very own. I highly recommend you go find a recording of Jiggernaut, In Search of More. I think it's on Spotify and
I think so.
Amazon Music and stuff. If it's not, Craig, I think I owe you a call because we need to set that up. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. Love you guys. Let's do Red Wing Blackbird or something. Let's do.
This one's a little bit.
Is it?
Do the last one on the electric, and I'll
Okay.
switch it out. Haven't played this guitar in so long. It feels good. Gold monkey, get up, get coffee. Gold monkey, go to job. Gold monkey, a boring meeting with boring manager Robin. Rob said gold monkey very diligent, but his output stink. His code not functional or elegant. What a cold monkey think, cold monkey think. Baby man don't wanna write goddamn login page himself. Cold monkey not say it out loud. Cold monkey not crazy, just proud. Cold monkey like Frito. Cold monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Cold monkey very simple man. Big warm fuzzy secret eye. Cold monkey like you. Cold monkey hang round at front desk. Tell your sweater look nice. Cold monkey offer buy you soda. Bring you cup, bring you ice. You say no thank you for the soda, cause soda make you fat. Anyway, you busy with the telephone, no time for chat. Cold monkey have long walk back to cubicle. He sit down, pretend to work. Cold monkey not thinking so straight. Cold monkey not feeling so great. Cold monkey like Fritos. Cold monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Cold monkey very simple man. Big warm fuzzy secret high. Cold monkey like you. Cold monkey have every reason to get out this place. Cold monkey just keep on working. See your soft pretty face. Much rather wake up, eat a coffee cake, take nap. That job fulfilling in creative ways, such a load of crap. Cold monkey thinks someday he have everything, even pretty good like you. Cold monkey just waiting for now. Cold monkey say someday, somehow. Cold monkey like Fritos. Cold monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Cold monkey very simple man. Big warm fuzzy secret heart. Cold monkey like Fritos. Cold monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Cold monkey very simple man. Big warm fuzzy secret heart. Cold monkey like you. Cold monkey like you. gold monkey like you. A lot.
Yay! Tell you sweater look nice. Hi Brendan Moore, glad you could join us. All right. What else? How about
Red-winged blackbird. Was
Red Winged Blackbird? Let's do a little James Keelahan.
Y'all doing okay?
We're good.
Can we get
Okay.
you anything?
No, thank you.
Do you need a bio break?
Not yet.
Okay, I do. All
Okay.
right. Joan got kicked out of the stream, said there's a problem, they're working on fixing it. Maybe lots of people are streaming tonight, but we've been sitting around between 20 and 24 all night, so that is a lot of fun. Hooray. Maybe it's just raining all the places, but we're glad you could join us.
I broke a string on this today, so
Yeah, what were you playing? I almost, I just had to get too many chores done to take time to stream it, because then I get busy chatting with all my friends all around the world.
by the way, all you Kickstarters out there, your CD went in the mail on Thursday. Should be seeing it soon. So here's a song for spring.
This is for Coop, one of many.
Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. He'll be there beside the river when winter finally breaks its bones. He'll be king among the rushes, he'll be master of his home. Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. Safe as Moses in the rushes, makes his home on the river wide. Every time I hear him singing, makes me feel like spring inside. Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. I thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. He'll be in there singing his heart out. He'll be telling stories too of where he went to winter last year and how he's going back there too. I thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. I thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road. Thought I heard a red-winged blackbird down my road.
Yay!
Sounded too.
Hey, Jolene Lee, we are so glad that you could join us.
Let me go back to my playlist and see what else we had. Oh, here's a good one. Trying to get away from
All the ones you did this morning were so good, and they
That's
were.
what
Is this something from that list? Also, Hills of Kaledman is on the list, right?
Yep.
If you like music, you should go look for Pat Byrne Music. PATBYRNE Music. And he's from County Carlo, from Boris. He has some phenomenal songs. And Wolf's going to play one of them later.
Whenever life gets you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard or tough, and people are stupid, obnoxious, or daft, and you feel that you've had quite enough, just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. It's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned the sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral orbit 400,000 miles an hour in a galaxy we call the Milky Way. The galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 6,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 1,000 light years wide. The 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go around every 200 million years, and our galaxy is one of millions upon billions in this amazing and expanding universe. The universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all of the directions it can whiz.
Like it
As
has.
fast as light you go. The speed of light, you know, 1,200 miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is. So remember, when you're feeling so very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere out in space, 'cause there's bugger all here on Earth.
Himself, Eric Idle.
I think it's that time.
It is that time?
It is that time.
Okay. This time?
No.
No, not that time? Kyle, you have to wait a minute. Oh, wait, I gotta go get my hat.
Long intro.
Long intro.
Not sure. I think this song came about, it was on my album, but then it became an excuse for Christina to try to make me laugh on camera, which she did very often. And off camera. This is called the extended intro.
Okay, I thought maybe I had the wrong song for a minute there. Usually I make the guests wear this, but I won't make you wear it.
And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony,
Pony!
riding on my boat, and we could all together go out on the ocean. I said, me upon my pony on my boat. Now if I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. Couldn't bring myself to marry in no day. It would just be me, I'd trigger, go right in through them movies, buy a boat and on the sea we'd sail. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat, and we could all together go out on the ocean. I said, be a pony on my boat. Now the mystery masked man was smart, got himself a Tonto, 'cause Tonto did the dirty work for free. But Tonto, he was smarter. One day he said, Kemosabe, kiss my ass, I bought a boat, I'm going out to sea. Hey, hon, if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean. I said, me upon my pony on my boat. And if I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. I'd come and go whenever I would please. And I'd scare 'em by the shade tree, I'd scare 'em by the light pole. I would not scare my pony on the boat out on sea. Now if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, riding on my boat, and we could all together go out on the ocean. I said, me upon my pony on my ocean. If I had a pony riding my boat, we could all together go out on the ocean. I said, me upon my pony on my boat. I said, me upon my pony on my boat.
Boat, boat, boat.
Thank
The
you.
dog is like fucking right off. He's like, I'm out.
Buddy out?
Well, that started because we were doing the Howl every single night and drinking, and I kept trying to figure out a way to make Wolf laugh during this, to make him break up and not be able to, and then it turned into a whole thing.
Well, and one of the reasons we had to make this not a performance, but a hangout,
Right.
is I'd get right up my own ass.
And it's really uncomfortable.
The acoustics
I mean,
are not that great. You would think
right.
they'd be better, but
Where'd my glasses go? Thank you, darling. Thank you for being here to take care of. Like, keep me.
I'm just here.
All right.
and there's lightning.
This is for Kyle Jacko.
You know it always brings me down. 'Cause it's free and I see it, it's me. Was lost and never found. I cry out for magic. Feel it dancing in the light. It was cold. Lost my hold to the shadows of the night. No sign of the morning coming. You've been left on your own like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. Your demons, they all won't let you go. Have you tried? Do they hide deep inside? Is it someone that you know? You're just a picture. You're an image caught in time. You're a lie. You and I, we are words without a rhyme. No sign of the morning coming. You've been left on your own like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. Yeah. When I see lightning, you know it always brings me down, down, down. 'Cause it's free and I see that it's me, was lost and never found. Feel the magic, feel it floating in the air. But it's fear and you'll hear it calling you, beware. Look out, there's no sign of the morning coming. There's no sign of the day. You've been left on your own like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. Yeah. A double rainbow, but in the dark, just a rainbow, not a reading rainbow. No sign of the morning, you're a rainbow in the dark.
else did you play this morning? They were all so good.
I can go back to that list. Okay.
Okay.
We
We could always do Prince of Darkness. What?
This is an early favorite amongst the
Early
Howlers.
favorite?
Early
Okay.
favorite from our good friend Beth Patterson.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. This is for Jamie. Jamie and I always love this song. Although Bones of Shame is hit. Sorry.
Let's try that again.
Oh, that was Ronnie James Dio, Rainbow in the Dark, by the way. It used to
When the weeping willow grants you a place to grieve your loss, when the fire-crested healer sees your bones shake, and the lowly worm turns silent till a part of introspection, so then you find your voice to reclaim. For the weeping willow once lay choking with the deadly blight, then the fire-crested healer once lay frozen in the snow. You too overcome, though your journey will be hard, and you must take some fire when you go. Celebrate your anger, be baptized in your tears, for a wisdom lives within you, as only you can know. Prepare yourself for battle, your flight into the storm. You must take some fire when you go. When 1,000 fallen heroes turn against you in the dark, and your guardian angels here on earth turn a deaf ear toward the cries, when you perform great miracles that no one seems to see, and your good intentions fall by the wayside, when the ice you tread is fragile in the endless winter night, and the low and frozen surface are the memories within, the water will still haunt you till you give it some release, as a wound must bleed to cleanse itself again. Celebrate your anger, be baptized in your tears, for wisdom lives within you, as only you can know. Prepare yourself for battle, your flight into the storm. You must take some fire when you go. Like the kindness of a stranger who sees you safely home, your fury will propel you to that freedom you desire. That spark that once eluded you now illuminates your smile, and it comes when you take fire. When the need for instant comfort leads you to the poison stream, and it strips you of your armor and lances you with pain, when the mask you wear of silence bears a stoic web of scars, and there are secrets you no longer can contain. When a phantom terror drains you of the life you never knew, when the spirit of survival is exhausted to the core, when the sadness of unlearning lies behind your tired eyes, of one who's seen it all and then some more. Celebrate your anger, baptized in your tears, for wisdom lives within you, as only you can know. Prepare yourself for battle and your flight into the storm. You must take some fire when you go. Like the kindness of a stranger who sees you safely home, your fury will propel you to that freedom you desire. That spark that once eluded you now illuminates your smile, and it comes when you take fire. Come when you take fire. Come when you take fire.
Dubliner, Bedlam and John Schrogan's show. Oh gosh. So Ren's going to the Dubliner. She was going to say goodbye, but then you played Take Some Fire, so she had to stay for that. So you better do Locomotive Breath, so she has to stay. Will you do Locomotive Breath?
Oh.
Come on. We did a bunch of train songs.
And I didn't
Last
practice it.
Okay,
you know?
well then that's fine. All right,
Okay.
go to
It's
your
like-
thing, Ren. I tried.
I'll
Oh,
do it.
Best of the Barley. Okay. But now you know that he could do Locomotive Breath
Yeah.
if he felt like it.
I'll do Best of Barley after the Said red money.
Rita James.
That's a fine lullaby. A girl could feel special on any such life. Tell me yes to red Molly, my hat's off to you. To Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. And I seen you on corner and cafe at sea. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he put on the high and down to Box Hill, Lady Ride. Said James to Red Molly, he'll ring for your right hand. And I tell you in earnest, I'm a bedroom man. Oh, well, long since I was 17, I've robbed many a man to get to my pencil machine. And now I'm 21 years, I might take 22, and I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent tonight. Come down, Red Molly, called Sergeant McCree. They're taking young James A for armed robbery. Shotgun blast to his chest, there's nothing in the inside. Oh, come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. Running out road, he was running out of breath. He smiled to see her cry. Said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James to Redmond, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a redhead girl. Now Northerners and Indians and Greens and won't do. They just don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. And he reached for her hand, he slipped her the keys. Hey, he said, I've got no further use for these. The angels on Ariel, 11 crows, swooping down from heaven, for to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss at night, and he gave her his Vincent tonight. Epilogue. Come down, young James, said Red Molly. It's your 17th year. There's a breakfast on the table, the story you should hear. I'll tell you of your father's last night in this world. Before I was your mother, I was just a red-headed girl. And he wasn't no saint, and he died just how he lived. But he had one precious treasure in this life to give. And she took young James outside and gave him his father's Vincent to ride.
So Craig reminded me that Deanna's keeper track on that ended up being only to a, like it was supposed to just be the scratch vocal, and it ended up, it was like scratch guitar and that and then her final vocal ended up being what went on there.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah. Well, it reminded me of the 7 days, 7 bottles, 7 Who studio sessions. And you went in.
Oh, young, foolish summer child.
You went in to do a scratch vocal for Carlton Weaver, and it ended up being the best vocal you'd ever done to date.
Yeah.
To that date.
Yeah. Well, and I woke up that morning, and I think I was like, how was I doing? It was like,
I'm a Weaver, Carlton.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm a Weaver, Carlton. Because when I stay out later, I drink, my voice goes down by like a couple of steps. So that's when I do my best Johnny Cash impersonation.
Which you could do now.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night, Allison Madsen.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks
She's
for being
still
our friend.
on a high
Thank you for being a friend.
Allison Madsen just saw Sting at Red Rocks in the second row.
Sting-a-ling-a-ding-ding.
Sting-a-ling-a-ding-ding-ding. That's right. And it was awesome. Hey, live music is back from Australia. We're so glad you could join us. If you have a nickname or a name that I can call you, I think you told me before, but I've forgotten. I'm going to write it down. Or I can just call you Live Music. But it's our pal from Live
Australia.
Music Australia. Yep.
Down under.
Hang on, Shay.
Nope. Something not right. My ear's gotten better. I used to play timpani in high school, you know, and I used to have a good ear for tuning. I don't have perfect pitch or anything, but I could tell when I was on the note. I think it's gotten worse over the years.
Well,
It got better when I got hearing aids.
Not right. I'm busy. Thank you,
I'm
Seamus.
gonna watch it. I'll watch it again sometime in the far future.
Okay,
Far,
sounds good.
far future.
Okay. Awesome. Have you had your supper? Okay.
I was a highwayman, along the cold roads I did ride, with a sword and pistol by my side. Many young maids lost their baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his life but on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft to sail the mainsail in a blow. When the yard broke off, they say that I got killed, but I am living still. I was a dam builder, crossed the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound, but I am still around. I'll always be around and round and round and round and round. I fly a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain, and I'll be back again and again and again and again and again.
Thank you.
Go ahead and bite on that one.
Couple of requests for Hurt by Johnny Cash and Greystone Chapel, neither of which I think are on your list.
I have Hurt in my book, but I haven't done it. I was going to learn it.
Okay, well, I told everybody I'd add it to the Learn It list.
Yeah.
So we're right at the 2-hour mark, and Facebook is
Going to start freaking.
So the tab on things are slowing down. Timaeus's laptop, the tab that has Facebook, is using over 4 gigs of RAM. So they're doing something.
I don't know my own power.
Did you ever?
That's what's happening.
Did you?
Bird. To eat, to sleep, to nap.
Okay.
Shall we do one more and call it?
Okay. Why just one more?
Okay, well,
Well, let's do Legacy.
okay.
Also, I shout out to Dennis Scanlon, who was on here for a little bit. If you're still around, buddy, hi, I saw you.
Your CD's in the mail.
That's right. Not a piper, he's a drummer. Also, I hope Peter Richards is okay. He's usually with us on Saturday nights.
So here's a song I wrote with my good friend Deanna Smith Scotland. We come from every corner, we speak in every tongue, brought here by a vision of what is soon to come. No longer will we stand for hatred, bigotry, and fear. The call of peace and justice is what has brought us here. The world that we've been given, not so large a place that we can stand divided by philosophy or race. With truth and beauty dwell in every human heart, united we are more than we could ever be apart. United we are more than we could ever be apart. We are from the ancient souls of those that came before. We take a cream and give them and set out a century more. Much less than we could be, much more than we had planned. Love is all encompassing and the circle must expand. Love is all encompassing and the circle must expand. Yeah. sages and the wise ones who led us to this place call on every one of us to be love's human face, to rise up from the shadows, to turn and face the sun, to carry on work that once so long ago begun. Each man must look inside himself, each woman make her choice to stand against injustice, to raise a common voice, to cast aside the petty fears that chain us to the past, to give our children's children a legacy that will last, to give our children's children a legacy that will last. We are cut from the ancient soul of those who came before. We take what we've been given, set out to search for more. Much less than we could be, much more than we had lived. Love is all encompassing, and the circle must expand. Love is all encompassing, and the circle must expand. We are cut from the ancient soul of those that came before. We take what we've been given and set out to search for more. Much less than we could be, much more than we had lived. Yeah. Love is all encompassing, and the circle must expand.
You have had a request for absent friends
All right.
from John Tobias because it's been a week, and because for Thomas Prosea, the guy who wrote $20 bill, and so Kathleen's gonna limp up there on her own time.
That's right.
Do you want a chair?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, because we can pull that up closer.
I think this is good.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think this is great. Anytime I'm close to you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So, here's to those who have gone before. May we see them again
Yes.
on the other side. Safe home, my friend, fare thee well. Where this road will lead us, only time can tell. But we'll travel on together just for a little while. When it's time to part, I'll leave you with a smile. There's music in the corner and laughter on the air. We will meet in love and friendship. Sure your spirit will be there. So we'll open up a bottle and leave the angels share. And remember, absent friends, heartstrings tied with soft silken cords, times of luxury that few men can afford. Your memories are my treasures, I'll keep them all my days. You have changed me in a million little ways. There's music in the corner and laughter on the air. We will meet in love and friendship. Sure your spirit will be there. So we'll open up a bottle and leave the angels share. And remember, absent friends, now it's time, my friend, to move on. But in hearts that truly love you, you are never really gone. You're the breeze that blows around us, the moon that lights the sky. With joy and tears, we bid you now goodbye. There's music in the corner, and laughter on the air. We will meet in love and friendship, sure your spirit will be there. So we'll open up a bottle and live the angels share, and remember absent friends. Here's a toast to absent friends. Raise your glass to absent friends.
Thanks, Wolf.
Thank you, Kathleen. That was
Thank you,
lovely.
Kathleen. Miss Kathleen on harmony vocals. Damn right she's a good singer, Joseph Cooper.
That's right.
Thank you.
So, that's Kathleen, A. Kathleen Jackson, for
That's
those
right.
of you who
From the
are...
Wailers. What's the name of the bluegrass group?
Lost in the Ozone.
Lost in the Ozone, and many more.
What else?
She's been singing bluegrass, playing bluegrass longer than you've been alive, Joseph Cooper. Probably. I don't know how old he is, but in theory. Because you were 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
6.
6. I was going to say, there's a picture of you standing on a chair to play the devil's bass. That was 8. Okay.
Oh, here's another early days.
Also, your song about being in a bagpipe band is a pretty early song. Glad that was good for you, for us too, John Timaeus.
Thanks for the request.
Yeah. When Deanna wrote that, we said that's the new Parting Glass.
Yep.
And then we fucking sang it for her within 5 years or 10 years, and that just, god damn it.
It's the humidity.
Yeah, it's never this humid. The humidity outside was like 84%. In Colorado, it's normally like 25%.
But this is even my steel string, which
That-
usually isn't.
Well, play the nylon and
bad.
see if that's any better.
Oh well, they're just waltzing around, Matilda.
Okay.
But this one I think would sound better on this
And
guitar.
remember when they were trees.
Yeah.
Tweeze in the wind.
There's been a request for another song, so maybe you guys could do One Good Year. If you felt like it. Or request that you sing another song.
Oh,
And
Maybe Kathleen's
it says make Kathleen sing it. It's not a,
suggestion.
it's a mandate.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hill, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chill, and colors on the snowy linen land. And now I understand what they try to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, I tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in a violet haze reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, but they could not love you. Still your love was true, and when no hope was left in sight on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers oftentimes do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung on empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like strangers that we've met, ragged men in the ragged clothes, silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
Hey, Joe Angus, who you calling obscure? So welcome Sean Polland, who pointed out that that was Don McLean, same guy who wrote Chevy to the Levee. He wrote The Day the Music Died.
Yep.
Mary Higgins is very happy she got both Vincents, the other Vincent. So we have 3,000 Miles, Cold Missouri Waters, and Best of the Barley have been sitting on the list for a while. So just you can play other things, but you can't stop until you've also played those, because those are Mary and Craig and Kyle, some of our Day 10 listeners.
Yep. Happy 5th anniversary, y'all.
Woohoo!
Unofficially, officially.
Right, close to damn enough.
It's actually passed, so. All right, James Keelahan.
You gonna do the intro about fire science? Or not?
My name is Dodge, but then you know that it's written on the chart there at the foot end of the bed. They think I'm blind, that I can't read it, but I've read every word, and every word it says is dead. So confession, Is that the reason that you came? Get it off my chest before I check out of the game. Since you mentioned it, well, there's 13 things I'll name. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri water. August 49, North Montana. The hottest day on record, the forest turned dry. Lightning strikes in the mountains. I was crew chief at the jump base. I prepared the boys to fly. Pick the drop zone. C-47 comes in low. Feel the tail upon your leg that tells you go. See the circle of the fire down below. 15 of us dropped above the cold Missouri water. I gauged the fire I'd seen bigger, so I hauled it down the side hill and we'd fight it from below. We'd have our backs to the river, have electric by morning, even if we took it slow. But the fire crowd jumped the valley just ahead. There was no way down, headed for the ridge instead. To make no fighting, we'd have to fight that slope instead. Flames one step behind above the cold Missouri waters. The sky had turned red, smoke was boiling. 200 yards to safety, that's 50 yards behind. I don't know why, I just thought it. I struck a match to waist high grass, running out of time. I tried to tell them, step into this fire I'm set. We can't make it, this is the only chance you get. And they cursed me, ran for the rocks above instead. I lay face down and pray above the cold Missouri water. Like the phoenix, in that world reduced to ashes, there were none but two survived. I stayed that night, and one day after, carried bodies to the river, wondering how I stayed alive. 13 stations of the cross to mark their fall. I've had my say, I confess to nothing more. I will join them now, though they left me long before. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri water. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri water.
Also, Lads Among Heather has been requested. That was your first T-shirt, and that was the Mist album title.
It's my big hit on the Apple Music. It's the highest, most streamed song. But the new album's out there, so maybe, who knows? Maybe
you never know.
People will add it to playlists. That's the thing that helps. If you're on the streaming services, Apple or Google or Spotify or whatever.
Try not to use Spotify if you can help
Yeah,
it.
Spotify, we get no money. But the more you add my songs to playlists and share those with your friends, the more people get exposed to it, the more plays I get, and that's a good thing in the long run. Which one am I doing next?
So you have a choice: Lads Among the Heather,
Okay.
3,000 Miles, and Best of the Barley have been requested.
Lads Among the Heather sounds like a good one.
So Jolene was really enjoying this one, and we talked about how it's the Man Gulch Fire, 1949, in the book, and you know, the songs, you know, disaster songs. What a terrible way to describe it. But the songs that remember those events, like Beaches of St. Valerie, Fires of Calais, Kiri's Piano, which is about internment camps. There's one, Red River Rising.
Yeah.
Another James Keelahan. He has a lot of really good songs.
And there, and the nice thing about those is Canadian history, which I don't know a lot about. So the Red River Rising is about basically a Civil War kind of situation, right?
A little bit.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think there were.
Was it Quebec independence?
Something like, I have to look at it again. I can't remember. Yes, Adventure Doc. We always miss you if you're not with us. So 3,000 Miles, Lads Among the Heather, Best of the Barley. Wherever you are, my friend.
Come all you young lasses, where you been? Say sleepy and drowsy, you can buy your evening. In all the wide world, you never find a friend like the lads who were in among the hills. Oh, we your satins, your silks and shawls, your soirees, your parties, and your elegant balls. For a dance in the bars, for a dead in the hole, with the lads who were in among the hills. Tackle walk through your cities, where buildings outside gaze on their splendors and wonder with pride. Fine ships have been built on the banks of the Clyde by the lads who were in among the hills. Oh, all with your satin, your silks and shawls, your soiree and your parties and your elegant balls. For a dance in the bars, for 10 in the hall, with the lads who were in among the hills. This is for our veterans, like Richard over there. When the Queen needs some soldiers, she kens where to send. The mountains and the valleys, the hills and the glens, there are bonnets and blades, right true to the end, with the lads who were here among the hills. Row away your satins, your silks and shawls, your soiree and your parties and your elegant balls. For a dance in the bars, with gin in the hole, with the lads who were here among the hills. Now England can boast for sweet scented rose, and Ireland can boast of the shamrock she grows. But give me the land where the clear water flows, and the mountains high cover me hither. Oh, with your satins, your silks and shawls, your soirees and your parties and your elegant balls. What a dance in the bar. It's worth 10 in the hall with the lives that were here among heather. Oh, your satin, your silk sunshine, your soiree, your parties, your elegant balls. What a dance in the bar. We're 10 in the hall with the lives that were here among heather.
Yay! Beautiful. So, made me think of Hugh Scott, and Craig said that he just saw,
At the Waverly?
yes. And then I said, my liver's glad I don't live walking distance to the Waverly.
Yeah.
But Kate and her mom and her daughter, and I think the, what's it, Gail? So Ivy, Kate, Gail, and Gail's stepdaughter maybe were there. There were a lot of them there.
So I wrote a song about being in a bagpipe band. What a song about? Here goes.
All right. That's right. Wolf Lozier. Growing up in
Another
Scotland.
day on the thin red line between the present and the past. My day hurt, my shoulders numb. They say this too shall pass like a kidney stone. When they blush, the old men cry out, the children they run away. A dog starts howling somewhere down the street as the pipes begin to play Amazing Grace. Again, old lang syne, my friend, and the low road never ends. Well, you know, come back again. Well, I started out young, I practiced real hard, tried to make it great. Now I'm older, much older, all I'm thinking about is getting through this damn parade. Yet still I return again, though the novelty has died. Is it the gizmo or the leather or the lukewarm beer, or something deeper down inside like Amazing Grace? Get old lang syne, my friend, how the road never ends. Well, you know, come back again, taking me. A big hand for me.
Whee!
Through endless competitions, howling gales, the songs remain the same. The tartan and the shortbread and the single malt and the Mac before the name. Mighty influential for a backwards place on the edge of the third world. Strange how everyone becomes Scott when the pipes begin to skirl to Amazing Grace. Get old lang syne, my friend, and the road never ends. Well, you know, come back again. Well, we may not win many prizes for deportment, and all said and done, I become a best self when I'm strapping on that drum. So we'll put up with the jokes and the hateful stares for this noise of its cuddle stones. Back by the right, heroes again as the pipes kick in the drones. To Amazing Grace. Again, old lang syne, my friend, and the road it never ends. Well, no, come back again, Amazing Grace. Again, old lang syne, my friend, and the road never ends. Well, you know, come back again, Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I have found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Woo! Cha cha cha.
Yay! Craig's been waiting for you to play Best of the Barley.
All right then.
Um,
This is for Craig.
did you do Prince of Darkness yet?
I did not.
All right, we could have a Brian McNeil rock block.
We could have Brian McNeil.
It is also 8:37, so you've been playing for 2 hours and 40 minutes. How have you not needed to pee?
It's my third leg.
Also, Joseph Cooper's wife's gonna crochet me an Irish flag blanket.
Okay.
She doesn't know it yet.
It's for Craig Scotland, aren't we all?
I'm for Craig.
You betcha.
For he's the best of the body, cream of the crop, easy on the water, and I'll tell you when it's done. Would you please charge your glasses with a real pure drop and drink to the best of the body. My Uncle Jim, he served his time on the shores of the Forth as a joiner. And 3 pounds 10 a week was on a year. But the wages are better working Michigan pines, so he sailed on an ocean liner to build a better life, trade he'd learned. But the shore he reached in 23, the home of the brave and the land of the free, was dry as the devil's tongue on Judgment Day. But to find a drowning of foreign land was a natural gift of the Falkirk man. Lady Leviton looked the other way, or so I've always heard my uncle say. For he's the best of the body, cream of the crop, easy on the water, and I'll tell you when to stop. Would you please charge your glasses with the real pure drop and drink to the best of the body? My Uncle Jim was a child of his time, and the tricks of the time they were dirty. The dirtiest of all was the one they played on the working man's dollar, poor man's dime. Between 29 and 30, they killed all the steady jobs in the building trade. And the only way that Jim could see was to play the game that they could never take. No one ever told him all the rules. So our fainter hearts were homeward bound. Jim sold Michigan ice by the pound with a leather sling and an iron hook for tools, just to show those Yankees how to keep their cool. For he's the best of the body, cream of the crop, easy on the water, and I'll tell you when to stop. Would you please charge your glasses, the real pure drop, and drink to My Uncle Jim, he keep good time while the band played an 8-song reel. And he loved to waltz away the summer nights. And the spring in his step kept him in his prime to the turns of fortune's wheel. And it spun him through the darkness and the light. But to dance a jig called history, Jim took the hand of a century. He never let him steal a backward glance. From the D-Day beaches to the Gold Lake shore, he spun her around and around the floor, showing where Scotsman takes his chance. And he never missed a measure of the dance. For he's the best, the barley, cream of the crop. Easy on the water, and I'll tell you when to stop. Would you please charge your glasses a real pure drop and drink to the best of the barley? Here's the best of the barley, cream on the crop. Easy on the water, and I'll tell you when to stop. Would you please charge your glasses the real pure drop and drink to the best of the barley? Here's a hell to the best of the barley, to Craig, Scotland, the best of the barley.
You can eat lunch out there. Let's wrap it up. I'll take it. We have been ordered that Cooper's not going to shut up until you and Kathleen play one more. What do you think about One Good Year?
I'm good with that.
Are you okay with that? So here comes Kathleen. So Wolf got this song from Kathleen. It is by Slade. That's his name. Cleaves. Somebody.
His word is his name is a sentence.
That's right.
I'm just slow.
Take your time. You're at altitude now. The tacos I made are really good. You're gonna like them for dinner. I'm gonna have another one.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, they are. They're delicious.
I think we're all having more, right? Yeah, good. I'll warm them up. Wolf gets the first plate though.
Yes.
Love you, Craig.
Haven't done this one since the new year. Actually, I think I put it on my holiday EP, Elegant Balls,
That's right.
digital release only.
Is that too fast? Are we okay?
Okay.
It's whatever you want.
It's New Year's Day, just like the day before. Same old skies are gray, same empty bottles on the floor. Another year gone by, and I'm thinking once again, how can I take this losing hand and somehow win? Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, but grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. Oh, I'm burning oil, engines running rough. I drive from job to job, but it's never enough.
It's all timing.
I can't find the wheel to just up and get away. Some kind of chains Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, a grace ain't so easily found. Whoa, bad hand can devil a man, chasing and carrying down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. It's a bitter wind in your face every day. It's a little sins that tear your soul away. When you start giving in to the promises of gold, when the darkest hour, write the blank check on your soul. Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, but grace ain't so easily found. Whoa, bad hand can devil a man, a good one can turn him around. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, a grace ain't so easily found. Whoa, that hand can devil a man, a good one can turn him around. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. Just give me one good year.
That was so lovely.
That was lovely.
Yay.
Thank you.
Just like rehearsal.
Yeah. Not bad. For you haven't played that song in months, and y'all haven't sung together in over a year. No, wait.
Yes.
March.
Almost. Well,
Well,
March,
you guys
yes.
sang together. Well, you threw together one song
One, two,
at
yeah. All good.
All Good Cafe.
Oh, that's right.
And
it was all good.
It was all good.
It was all good. All right,
We done?
we're done. You're done.
I'm done. Poke me with a fork.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Okay.
hungry again, so let's go
All
eat.
right. Thank y'all so much for being here. We really appreciate you. It's the 5-year non-official, official anniversary of the Howl. Thank you for making this all possible. Thank you for making it necessary. And
Making it more fun for sure.
yeah,
Each and every one of
and-
you, individually and in groups.
so thanks for being a part of our ever-expanding circle. I'm going to remember to take my microphone off. We'll play out on some Steph Jeremiah here.
Steph Jeremiah, go look her up. Jeremiah is G. Grab the CD cover.
Steph Jeremiah, Up She Flew is the album.
And Jeremiah with a G.
I don't know what else it would be. I guess J.
With a
Yeah.
yeah. Jeremiah like the.
The silent
Bullfrog.
Q.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, so Steph Jeremiah is coming up here. And thank you so much for being a part of our ever-expanding circle. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are, be excellent to each other. We'll be back here again next week, whether we like it or not. Same Wolf time, same Wolf channel, 6 o'clock Central Time, Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Central Time, right here on the Facebook, on the YouTube, on the Twitch. If you want to find out more, about me, go to my website, wololoco.com. Like, follow, share. It's absolutely free. It's what's the American way. And here's some Steph Jeremiah. Thank you so much.
It's
We'll
pretty
see
rich
you-
from a German who grew up in Scotland and now
Yeah.
lives in America. Okay.
So thank you
Good
again.
night, everybody.
We'll see you soon.
Tacos for everybody.